Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Sam Varma and today I'm having a look at the Aputure MC. One of the first things you realize when you start a YouTube channel is that to get that really professional look, you do need to understand lighting. So I rummaged around on the internet and I found a website called wistia.com, and they have a fantastic down and dirty tutorial on how to get that professional interview look for less than $100. Now I'd recommend everybody go and check that out because it's 2020, we're all on Zoom calls and FaceTime a lot more than ever, and understanding lighting will help you in every way. Not to mention you'll get better selfies if you just know how to play with it. But the bottom line after all these tutorials was that I'm gonna need 2, if not 3 lighting sources for my videos. Now, during the daytime, I'm set up pretty well where I am now. I have a west-facing window in front of me, I've got a south-facing window over here, and some fill light coming from the living room over here. But at night, it's gonna look a little different because I've only got the desk lamp here, a lamp in the corner over there, and again, light coming from the living room. I knew that I would need at least one light that I can control and that I can place carefully with precision. So ideally, it would be something I can mount to the mic stand where I've got this camera mounted at the moment, or my DJI Ronin gimbal, for instance, or down the road, a DSLR, something that can fit on top of one of those bigger cameras. Down the road, I'm going to want to do proper product photography and have the option of shooting outdoors, shooting at night. So I knew I would need to find something that will do all of that. Now, when you go onto Amazon or look around the web, there are a ton of random, no name to me at least, LED panels that are up for sale. The photography websites will sell you these kits, but I knew that that would probably be overkill for me at the moment. I came across a product called the Lume Cube, which is genius, but for the same price, I found the Aputure MC, and it arrived at my house, $95 shipped. Let's take a look. The Aputure MC is a full-color LED panel that's the size and weight of a deck of cards. It's powered by an internal rechargeable battery, and you can charge it via USB-C, but plot twist, it supports the Qi wireless standard, so you can drop it on your wireless charging pad as well. On the bottom, there's a standard photographic 1/4" 20, but it also has built-in magnets, so you can mount it onto a lot of random surfaces, which opens up a bunch of creative possibilities. It has an onboard OLED display and full hardware controls. And not only can you choose the color temperature of its white light, the HSI mode lets you choose any color you want. It even has a special effects mode to give you some accent options. And if you need more precise control, there's the Sidus Link app for iOS or Android that unlocks vastly more powerful functionality. Now, I didn't know anything about the company when I bought this product. I took a chance on it just on the strength of the feature set and the price. Well, I didn't need to worry. Aputure is one of the premier names in pro cinema lighting and has a whole ecosystem of products, from programmable light bulb replacements to full movie set lights, all integrated with the latest software control. The point is, I can add any of these to my MC if I need to, and the app will control all of it together as a single system. Now, that's a rabbit hole I honestly don't want to get into here, but the key takeaway for you guys is that for the price of some random Amazon LED panel, you've bought into an expandable system here. Now let's see what else it came with. In the box we have the MC unit, a USB-C to USB-A charging cable, 2 adhesive double-sided Velcro strips, a silicone diffuser, and a little Cordura carrying case to put it all in. So one of the most reassuring things you can see when you buy a product sight unseen off the internet is that the accessories it comes with are really well made, and that's definitely the case here. So I'm a musician, I've seen a ton of Cordura products over the years, and this is definitely one of the better ones. There's not a thread out of place, the zipper pulls have nice rubber grips on them, and there's a carabiner here on the back, so really nice. The silicone diffuser fits really snugly, it has openings for everything, works really well. They included 2 squares of adhesive Velcro, the kind that you see on guitar pedal boards, really great. And last but not least, The charging cable they included is a braided one. And that's really not something I've seen on a product before, and it kind of tells me they care about the last details, which gives me a lot of confidence in the product. Now let's see how it works when we put it all together. So quite honestly, it couldn't be much more simple. You get this quick start guide right here, and that's the whole thing right here. So it's really simple to get going, and there's really only one control that matters. You turn it on, and you have this click wheel here, and that's really it. So you adjust the parameters with the wheel, click it once, and it gets you to the other parameter. Press and hold to switch from one mode to the other mode. And that's really it. Congratulations, you have now mastered this thing. The Jedi mind trick, however, is when you factor in the Sidus Link app. You can make all these parameter adjustments via the app, but the feature that really sold me on this is that you can point your cell phone camera at anything, a light source or an object, and it will match the MC's color to it. So something I immediately wanted to try was matching my light to the artwork on the products that I'm reviewing. So here, for instance, I took a couple of my favorite pedals and grabbed colors directly from them for the backlighting. Another crucial use case is precisely matching the ambient light in any given situation. So I was able to grab the daylight color temp coming in from the window for this shot of my guitar. And for the final segment of the video, which I'll be filming at night, I'll match the MC to the color temperature of the other incandescent bulbs in the room to create a nice, even look. I mean, yeah, you could eyeball this, but the app is both faster and more accurate. And the app actually goes a lot further. There's a light meter that seems decently accurate. Here, for instance, it's showing values that line up with what the MC is set to. For someone like me who isn't an expert, that's pretty helpful. Lastly, if I purchase one or two additional lights from this company, which seems likely, I'll be able to set up scenes where all the lights behave as a group. In my case, I can easily see myself having one scene for on-camera speaking, and another scene for product photography, for instance. This capability extends all the way into storing presets that encompass an entire movie set and stores them in the cloud so you can collaborate with the rest of your filmmaking team, for instance. Now that's a lot further than I'm gonna go, but it just gives you an idea of how powerful this is. And lastly, the effects settings are pretty fun.
You got a friend in me.
So here I am, I've got it at 10% brightness outside at the lowest color temperature, and it works great with my handheld here. Battery life hasn't been an issue. It's got a 2600 milliamp hour battery on board, and I charged it once and I haven't reached the end doing everything I've been doing with it. So it seems like the battery life is decent. They claim 2 hours at full brightness and up to 15 at lower brightness, but obviously your mileage will vary. The only real gripe I had was the Bluetooth pairing. It is not obvious how you do it, and it's not stated in the manual. So you had to go to the website and look at their FAQs to figure it out. And then it turns out you go into the app, create a scene, register your product, add it to the scene, and then it will pair automatically. But yeah, you know. Other than that, the privacy policy is a bit scary. If that kind of thing makes you paranoid, you should really have a look at it. They asked for my location information, which I declined. But yeah, just they're gathering everything as you might expect. So this is a totally James Bond little product. Here we are back in my den, and I set it up on the tripod. I matched it with the app to the other incandescent light in here, and it's basically doing exactly the job it needs to be doing. It did everything I needed it to do. I wanted something for product photography, and yeah, I mean, I know I'm gonna need more lights down the road, but the great thing about this is that I can go and buy more Aputure products and integrate all of it. And for the size, it's gonna go everywhere with me, just like the Shure mic. It's small and compact, you can bring it everywhere with you. It's something that will serve you as a tool for mobile content creation, wherever it is you end up. So all in all, it checks all the boxes for me. It's small, powerful, versatile. It integrates really well with an iOS workflow, and it's not a wasted purchase down the road. And it's really killer value for money. So well done, Aputure. Cheers, shit. Well, thanks for watching. That's it for me again for today. And please like and subscribe, hang out, drop me a line, all the good stuff, and I'll see you here next time. Take it easy.